Hey guys, technical troubleshooting video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your AirPods if it won't turn on, won't charge, or won't connect to your iPhone. These are the troubleshooting steps that you want to do if you're having this issue. So one of the main reasons why the AirPods are not turning on, and if you're not seeing a light on, that means there's an issue going on. Generally, if you open up the case, it should have a light on and already connected if you connected before to your iPhone. Now, one thing to do on the AirPods Pro here is that there's a button on the back. As you'll notice right here, what you want to do is press and hold this one for about 15 to 30 seconds, but basically you want to see if you can get this light on to show up. So I'll go ahead and press this button on the back here, press and hold it, and as you can see here, the light should pop up. And if you hold it more than 15 seconds or so, it should reset it as well, so that any issues that you may be having will go away. And hopefully just doing that simple tip will fix it for you. The other thing you can also do is take the actual pods out themselves, right? You want to take these out of the case here and go ahead and do the same exact thing as well. Close the lid here, and then you'll try the same exact thing with them out as well. Hold it about 15 to 20 seconds, and hopefully you get the light on, which means your AirPods are now turning on. So try both of the two methods. Now, after you do that and it's still not working, it's time to go ahead and troubleshoot the charger itself here. So if you're charging your AirPods with the wired, I recommend checking out the wire. So usually with the wire, it comes two parts, right? You have the actual box here, or the wall adapter. You want to ensure that this doesn't become faulty. Sometimes these parts can become faulty, and it could be the reason why it's not charging. So verify that your wall adapter and the cable that you have actually works by maybe charging an iPhone or another device to make sure it's working. If you have a different cable, try a different cable as well. But it's important to check that. And when you're charging it, make sure you're charging it for at least good 15 to 20 minutes. Don't just take it out and thinking it will work right away. Sometimes the battery takes a little bit, especially if it's been dead for a long time, to be able to charge as well. Now, if you have the ones that are wireless charging, I recommend trying the wireless charging, because sometimes what happens is this port might be broken. In that case, your AirPods isn't charging, the case isn't charging, and the pods aren't charging, and it won't turn on. So try using a wireless one if you have the wireless version of the AirPods. So that's another thing to check out. Now, after you have done that, now it's time to check if there's any dust buildup here. If you have a wired one, sometimes there's a lot of dust that gets built up underneath here. So I recommend if you have a toothpick or small device or anything that's small, to be able to pick at it and see if there's any dust buildup. You can take it off. Usually if you have an air can or saw or any kind of prying tool, to just pick at it to make sure that it's clear. Don't use anything metal like that could damage the thing, but it will work. Along with that, inside of your AirPods itself, you want to make sure these are clean so that it can make that connection, these metal ones which connect to charging. So you want to make sure those are clean. And inside the actual case itself here, you want to ensure that if you have like a cotton swab or something, you can just use that to clean it out. Basically, there's metal gold piece that you'll see that happens to charging. You want to clean that out. Basically, clean it out really good, and hopefully it charges and it turns on for you. Now, after you have done that and it's still not working, the next and the final thing you can try to do in terms of troubleshooting it is, if you have a device you previously connected your AirPods with, so let's say you connected with your iPhone or something, that device that you have, you want to do a software update on that device, because what happens is the AirPods have this thing called firmware, similar to like the software, but it only gets updated based on a connection to the software of your device. So for an iPhone, right, you want to go ahead and generally you want to do it with the Apple device. So iPhone, you're going to go to settings, general, software update, and see if there's an update available for your iPhone, and go ahead and download the update. Give yourself about half an hour to 45 minutes to do the update, and also make sure you have at least 50% or more charge, and you have a good strong cellular data, Wi-Fi data. And after you do the update, hopefully there's a firmware that also update the AirPods, because they were connected previously and they're nearby. Make sure they're nearby as well, and it fixes any issue that maybe you have with the firmware of the AirPods. So that's it. And if it's still not working, most likely it could be actual hardware related damage to your AirPods. In that case, you'll have to take it to the Apple store. Maybe they can diagnostic and see what the actual issue is going on with your AirPods. So I hope this video was helpful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.